Here we're going to look at how we can create multiple answer questions. So you build out your question as I have done here. So I put my question here and I've got all my different options. Now the key to this one is obviously because it's more than one correct answer, we have to go down here to multiple answers and toggle that so that is selected. And then we go up as we did before, as we've done previously, and we can then decide and select which we think or which we want the correct answer to be. So in this case, two Olympic Games were political, subject to political protests. That's going to be Moscow, correct answer, and it's going to be Los Angeles, correct answer. And now we're going to get rid of this one just by clicking on that. So now we've got two answers that are correct and the others aren't. And that's really, really useful feature. So it means we can expand our question types beyond the simple one response, multiple choice, or yes, no, correct, right, wrong answers. Now, just one other thing to bear in mind as well is that when you make your questions like this, if you go over to the three spots here and click on that, you can see that it says shuffle options. If we select that, that means that when this question is displayed, if I go to preview, when it's displayed like this, it means that these cities appear in a different order each time. So it doesn't mean that, especially if someone is doing the same quiz over again, that they will remember the order of which these cities appear. So that's quite a useful feature to know about as well. So just to recap, make sure your multiple questions are on and you select the questions. Lastly on this, you can see at the moment there's no points. So if you've got two questions, two answers that are correct, then I imagine you'd probably want to give 2 points. One thing you have to be aware of, as far as I'm aware at this stage with forms, is that students have to get both of these correct in order to get the 2 marks. So if a student gets one correct but one incorrect, the computer will see that as being incorrect and give them 0 marks. So you need to be aware of that, and you can come back and we can change the scoring when we do the grading. That will be in another video, but just something to be aware of, that it has to be absolutely 100% correct in order to get the value of the points that you've given them.